everyone, welcome to Shelf Space. I'm your host, Ross13, and today is the first of our Exia updates. As you saw earlier, I unboxed the Perfect Grade Exia, and I really wanted to show you guys how I've been proceeding with this because it's going to take me a while to build this thing, and I wasn't going to be able to get to the review right off the bat. So, let's get started. Here is the figure itself. Not too much to look at, but I got the frame of the torso and the legs built. You can see the wire sticking out of this thing because I do have the lighting kit and I've been adding that in as I go. And this part itself hasn't been too bad. But the wiring does present a certain level of challenge trying to make sure everything goes in just right and you don't get anything snagged. As it is, there's some parts, particularly around in the knees, that I'm a little worried I didn't do exactly right, but it's the best I can do. Actually, not the knees, up here in the thighs. But so far, so good. The part that proved to be a real nightmare, oddly enough, was this, the base. I had to disassemble this part like 5 times to get the wires to go in just right, and in the process of assembling, one of the very first things I did, I snapped a peg inside this part here. Thankfully, this is just a display option for if you want to have the GN drive stored outside of the mobile suit. And special thanks to Shoki of Shoki Reviews for basically telling me to calm down, everything's fine, just glue it, you don't really need it. So basically the peg right here did not want to go in nicely. I don't know if I was putting it in wrong or what, but I had to really force it in, and then I was trying to get it to go all the way in, and in the process it snapped inside this thing. I couldn't even get it out. So just used some super glue because this is all ABS, so regular cement would not work, and assembled everything up, clamped it down here, and it's not going to go anywhere now. My other concern is I'm worried I don't know if I have enough wire or too much wire sticking out of this thing. And it doesn't feel like something that's super easy to adjust later on. And I'm not looking forward to potentially having to disassemble this thing again just to have things positioned correctly. But yeah, that's been the build so far. What's striking me right now is that, yeah, some parts are complicated, but it doesn't feel like they're necessarily more parts in comparison to, say, a Master Grade or maybe an RG or something like that. It's just they are much, much bigger. And so that's why you have a gigantic box, because you have gigantic pieces. That was something that struck me when I did the unboxing, and I think I maybe mentioned it in the video there, is that it didn't really feel like there were a lot more runners than, say, what was it called? The Narrative Gundam Apex. Narrative Gundam Apex actually felt like it had way more runners than what this did, even though this one just has a whole bunch of really big runners. So that's something about it, some weird thoughts. But yeah, so far, other than some of the stress of building this, I've been fairly happy with the process so far. It's really interesting to build something like this because, as you guys know, I haven't even really built that many Master Grades, and I've only built, 2 real grades, the Tolgis and the Gold Frame of Matsumina. So it's just a little bit different from a high grade, right? You can already see some of the articulation on this guy. big old double jointed knee joint like you see on most 00 things. And yeah, so that has been an update on Exia. As I said before, these are going to be going up every Friday. At least hopefully every Friday, if I remember to get them all filmed and edited in time. This one is actually being filmed right now on Thursday morning, so hopefully I get this up to you guys tomorrow, which will be today. YouTube time travel. Ooh. And I'm just rambling now. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun YouTube stuff. Check the description below for links to my storefronts where you can get official Shelf Space t-shirts and other merchandise. And yeah, thank you again, and I'll see you next time we invade my Shelf Space.